Hi guys, it's Sandeep from Phone Arena, and today we have a brand new product for unboxing. This here is the Samsung Galaxy J7 2016 version, which was announced alongside the Galaxy J5 2016 as well. Now this is the bigger 5.5-inch variant, which is the higher end phone among the two. So let's go ahead and take a look at the unboxing. So as you can see here, the box itself has a photo of the Galaxy J7 up front. You can see that it's 4G enabled, and if you notice up the top, you can see that it's written Indian SIM card only, and that's because this device has to be used in India first, in the sense that you actually have to put an Indian SIM card first and use it to make voice calls for a duration of 5 minutes before actually putting another SIM card from another country in it if you wish to use it. Apart from that, the device is actually made for India. It's part of the Make for India initiative, and it also comes with an ultra data saving mode and an S-Bike mode, which is one of the features of the new Galaxy J3, J5 and J7 2016 versions. So let's just open it up and see what's inside the box. So up front we basically have the Samsung Galaxy J7 itself. Now this here is the black variant. The device comes in black, white and gold variant. So let's just set that aside for now and see what else is inside the box. So you have the basic documentation, a quick start guide, the warranty card and other safety information, etc. So then you have the wall adapter, and it's actually quite a big wall adapter. It's a 2-pin plug, and you have the USB port here as well, but it's actually quite big. We'll actually take a look at the output. So in case of this charger, it's actually a 5-volt charger that has an output of 1.55 amperes, which should be good enough for a phone such as the Galaxy J7. Apart from that, you have a large battery inside. It's quite long, and it's not that wide, but it's quite long. And this battery has a capacity of 3300 mAh. As you can see, it's quite thin and long, but yeah, 3300 mAh seems pretty decent, especially for a mid-range smartphone. These are the pair of earphones that are included. Not very high-end, dare we say, but what's actually good is that they actually come with a kind of ear tip at the end that manages to stay within your ear, but it's not an in-ear earphone. It's just basically one that goes outside your canal, but actually it has a placeholder to prevent it from falling off if you're maybe running or walking briskly, for example. You also have a micro USB cable here, which is same as you get in most Samsung boxes as well. And moving over to the Galaxy J7 itself, you can see that there's a 4G branding here, since the device is actually 4G capable, and this actually feels like a really premium device. Upon my first impression, it actually feels more expensive than what it's actually retailing for, which is a price of rupees 15,990, and the box actually says that the price is rupees 16,990, but the actual price is 15,990. But yet the device seems very similar to a Galaxy Note 3 or even a Note 4, at least from the front. At the back, maybe it looks a bit cheaper, but nevertheless the design looks really good, and it actually feels really good. Even without the battery, I can feel that the device has a bit of weight, and it actually feels good in the hand. So let's actually pop the battery in and then boot up the device. So let's go through the basic hardware itself. So this device has a large 5.5-inch 1080p display. It has a 5-megapixel camera up front along with an LED flash. The 5-megapixel camera actually has an ultra-wide viewing angle, which is 120 degrees, and that's quite impressive. The display looks pretty good, at least from what we can see so far. And you have the usual set of capacitive buttons for the multitasking and the return key, as well as a home button in the center. There's no fingerprint sensor in this, but judging by the price, it's sort of expected. Looking at the left side, you basically have the volume rocker buttons, and you have a slight beveled edge over here, much similar to the Galaxy Note 4 or even the Galaxy Alpha range of devices. At the top, you have just the antenna bands, the 2 antenna bands, and at the bottom, you have the micro USB port, the 3.5mm audio jack, as well as the primary microphone. Moving over to the back, you have the 13-megapixel camera with a maximum aperture of f1.9. You have an LED flash, as well as the loudspeaker grill, and you also have the Samsung logo and the 4G logo at the bottom. So let's just start up the device. So we have the Galaxy J7 all booted up, and the display actually looks really good despite being a mid-range device, and it's in fact one of the better displays that we have seen on a smartphone in this range especially. So this display has a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels, and the smartphone runs on the latest Android Marshmallow 6.0.1 with TouchWiz UI on top. and the device has 16 GB of inbuilt storage, out of which 10.87 GB is available to the user on first boot. The device also accepts micro SD cards up to 128 GB in capacity. It's also powered by a 1.6 GHz octa-core Exynos processor, and the device also has 2 GB of RAM. And this here is the SM-J710FN model, which is based on the Exynos processor in India. So everything seems quite fluid right now, and we actually quite like the screen despite it being a 720p display. But we'll be testing the device in detail in the future, and we'll be bringing you a review of the same as well. So that's it for this video, guys. We hope you liked this video. Do hit the like button if you did, and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.